Hello and welcome to Nikolay's genetics lessons, and today we are going to talk about false positive and false negative. This is statistical problem for medical students, and here's the problem. Hazel thinks she may be allergic to eating peanuts and takes a test that gives the following results. For people that really do have the allergy, the test says yes 90% of the time. For people that do not have this allergy, the test says yes 5% of the time, false positive. If 1.3% of the population have the allergy and Hazel's test says no, what are the chances that Hazel really doesn't have the allergy? And you have to choose one of these answers. As usual, I recommend you to pause video here, try to solve this problem on your own first, and when you would be ready you can run video again and you can compare your answer with my answer and explanation. So where we are going to start? We are told that 1.3% of the total population have the allergy. So we start with forked line method, and 1.3% have allergy. So do have. This means that 98.7% of the population don't have this allergy. We are not given this number, but we should understand if 1.3% do have this allergy in the population, then the rest of the population doesn't have this allergy, and together they make 100% of the population. So they fall into two categories. Now let's read again. For people that really do have the allergy, so they belong to this branch, the test says yes in 90% of the time. Let's add couple branches here. So we are told that in 90% of the time this test would show the presence of allergy. So people would have allergy and test would show correctly that they do have allergy. But that also means that in 10% of the time this test are going to show that people who do have allergy don't have allergy. So this is going to be false negative. Again, we are not given this 10%, but we assume that if 90% shows correctly, that means that 10% would show wrong results. Next, for the people that do not have allergy, so they belong to this branch, 98.7% that do not have allergy, the test says yes. In 5% of the time, it is false positive. Again, we have here two branches, and it says yes, that person has this allergy. In 5% of the time, this person actually don't have allergy. This is due to an accuracy of the test. And that means that in 95% of the time, it shows that there is no allergy, and it takes 95%. With next step, we just have to multiply these frequencies. For example, here and here. This frequency with this and this. So we have to multiply by 1.3% here. And we are going to get 1.17%. And this is going to be people who are true positive. So true positive. They have allergy and test shows that they have allergy. True positive. But we also have here people who belong to the group of people that has allergy, but test, due to not being very accurate, would show in 10% of the cases that these people don't have allergy. Again, we have to multiply these frequencies, so by 0.3%, and we are going to get 0.13%, and this is going to be people that is going to be false negative. We also have a group of people who don't have allergy, but due to inaccuracy of this test, in 5% of the cases, it's going to show that these people would have this allergy. So we have to multiply by 98.7%, and we are going to get here 4.935%, and this is going to be false positive. So again, these people don't have allergy, but test shows that they have allergy, so false positive. And the last category, people who don't have allergy and tests show correctly that they do not have allergy. So we have to multiply by 98.7%, and we are going to get 93.765%. And this is going to be those who don't have allergy, so they are true negative. Now let's read our question again. If 1.3% of the population have the allergy and Hazel test says no, what are the chances that Hazel really does not have allergy? Let's circle those people who would whose test would show negative for allergy. This is going to be this false negative people who are going to they do have allergy, but test would show that they don't have allergy, false negative. And we also have true negative people who would make 93.765%, who don't have allergy, and test shows that they do not have allergy. Now let's combine these two numbers, so 0.13% plus 93.765%, and we are going to get 93.895%. So this is going to be a frequency of the people in a population whose test going to show that these people don't have allergy. Again, our question is, Hazel test says no. What are the chances that Hazel doesn't have the allergy? Really doesn't have the allergy. So we have to divide 93.765 by total number of population who test negative by 93.895. And we are going to get 99.86%. And this is going to be our answer. Let's check our answers. As you see, this is answer D. And this is all for today. Subscribe and see you in the next video. Goodbye.